Hi, Mrs. Bloom. My name is Christina Hunter, and I'm going to be your practicing dietitian today. And first of all, I wanted to let you know that my heart goes out to you. I can't imagine what you must be experiencing right now, but I did want to let you know that your husband is in great hands at this hospital, and I speak from personal experience. What my job is to explain to you what we're going to be needing to do with your husband as far as for his nutrition. I know that the doctor came in and told you that your husband is stable, and so that's a plus for us. But ideally, we would like to get him going on some nutrients to aid in supporting his immune system and to start the healing process. So what we need to do is we need to start him on enteral nutrition. And I know you're going to ask me what enteral nutrition is. And basically, it is going to, for someone who's gone through the trauma that your husband has gone through, it is going to provide him with the proper nutrients, like I said, to support his immune system and to start the healing process. What we're going to do is we are going to run a feeding tube from his nose down to his small intestine. And the reason why we run the tube all the way down to his small intestine is because the nutrients are absorbed there. Your food's digested in your stomach, but the nutrients are actually absorbed in your small intestine. And what we're going to be feeding him is a formula full of nutrient-dense is a nutrient-dense formula. So the body is going to be able to absorb it quickly, and it's going to be readily taken up by the cells in order to promote healing. Your husband, as the doctor probably told you, is being sedated with propofol, and propofol is a high-fat medication, and so we had to take that into consideration when picking the formula that we were going to use for your husband. So I chose Vital 1.2, which is a formula made by Abbott, and it is formulated to help with people who've undergone critical illness, such as your husband, who've been in traumatic situations. It is a formula that is less dense in calories and less dense in fat in order to give us the room to compensate for the propofol. What we would like to do is we would like to start him on 20 milliliters per hour, and 20 milliliters is a little over a tablespoon, and we'd like to, at every 8 hours, up that by 10 milliliters, so about half a tablespoon, until we get to the goal rate of 63 milliliters per hour, which is basically a quarter cup of food per hour. We went ahead and ran a metabolic cart, which tells us exactly what his nutrient and caloric needs are, everywhere from his carbohydrate intake to his protein intake, which for someone in critical illness is about 1.2 grams to 2 grams, which is completely different than what you and I would need every day. But this metabolic cart told us exactly what we needed. So that gave us a basis to start which formula to choose, and then we took into consideration the propofol, and then we went ahead and formulated a goal rate in order to bring him up to optimization of his nutrients. So with your permission, what I'd like to do is I would like to start this, and I'd like to come visit him in about an hour to see how things are going and how his body's taking the nutrients. And then I'd like to come back in about 9 hours, which would be after we do his first increase in formula. And if all is going well, then I'd like to visit him again tomorrow and see how he's going, how it's all going, and then when he reaches the goal rate, just to kind of see his progression over as we switch and increase his amount of nutrients he'll be getting. So with your permission, I'd like to go ahead and get that started. And I just want to let you know that if you have any questions or concerns or anything doesn't seem right with your husband, that you're more than welcome to come and talk to me or call me at any time, and I will get some questions answered for you. Well, it was very, very nice meeting you, and we'll be in touch. Thank you.